Okay, guys, I do have a problem now. I thought I'd gotten this thing solved yesterday, but anyway, here is the parametric diagram for the first. It's the payload coordinate system. It's really simple. It's just all Boolean. If it's true on each of the input measurements, then the constraint basically says that it's going to return true for the result. If it's false, then it's going to return false. So as you can see over here, I've got the default values for the standard coordinate system as true, and for the launch vehicle center line on x-axis true, and the y-axis oriented true north is undefined, but I'm going to give it a default value of false. Okay, so true, true, false. If I run this, going up here to the parametric diagram and going down to simulation and run, so I can see down here, well, first of all, let me run it. Here are the values that the input values. But anyway, the centerline constraint was true, and so it returned the result of true. The standard Cartesian coordinate system input was true, it returned true, and the y-axis oriented true north was false, and it returned false. So that's what I would expect to see. So closing that out, what I did was I went ahead and took my payload coordinate system capability configuration, and I dragged it up onto my instance table so that I have now an instance table with all the values. So here's the input values, these three, and here are the result values that correspond with them. So I'm going to create an instance, which in this case is a fielded capability, and it's taking on the default values of true, true, and false. And right now the output values are undefined. I created a simulation configuration for that where the execution target is the instance table, the result location is the payload coordinate system, and so it should run. If I and up here I have simulation configuration. So if I click run, you'll notice that it runs, but it returns all false, and these two should be true. So I have no idea what's going on. I've checked out the parametric diagram. It's correct. It runs. So I don't know why the simulation configuration is not returning the correct response. So if you guys can figure out anything, I would really appreciate it.